We are back here in Blackpool where it's the opening day of Blackpool Pleasure Beach 2020. We've been waiting for this moment all winter, haven't we?
Yes.
What have we missed the most?
Icon,
of course. We're really looking forward to getting back on it. Welcome to our first vlog of this new decade from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Normally we'd come down over winter and have a little look at what's going on, maybe do some of the Merlin attractions in Blackpool, but we've not actually been here all winter since the park closed, have we? So really excited to be back. Of course, getting into the park, seeing what changes we've got for this year, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the new merchandise as well. We love a bit of merch, don't we, Charlotte? But no, we've certainly missed Icon. Of course, Valhalla is going to be closed throughout 2020, so we'll have a little look around there, see if they've put any signage up or anything like that, or anything at all. We'll see what happens. That's the beauty of coming opening day, isn't it, really? You get to see all them different changes. But yeah, looking forward to it. There's going to be lots of us here again today, as always with the opening day, including someone else called Dennis, who you might not have heard of, and that's Storm Dennis. As you can probably tell with some of the rain on the camera, yeah, we are in for a storm today, so let's see what happens. I mean, fair play to Blackpool Pleasure Beach for opening this weekend. You know, like, it's one of them, isn't it, with the weather? They've obviously thought about it this week and thought, you know, are we going to open? And they went for the decision to open the park. So fair play to them. We're going to be heading in. We're going to be picking up our season passes. We believe the design's changed on those for this year as well. So we'll try our best basically today, won't we? I mean, in terms of weather conditions, I'll try and wipe the camera off the best I can do to get some shots for you guys. It's looking like it's going to be a very, very wet and windy day. So we're here nice and early, ready to go. Park hours 11 a.m. through until 5. So it's only a 6-hour day. But you know, it always is at this time of year. It's the wow weekend. It's cheaper tickets for those of you that are just buying day tickets. You know, so yeah, let's head into the park and pick up our passes and let's see what's changed for 2020. Welcome back to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And Storm Dennis is also with us. Ooh. So new for 2020, the Pleasure Beach Platinum Season Passes have got a back to them. Look at that, let's have a close look at the design. The Platinum Club, how do you feel?
They look really good. It's nice that they've made the effort to put something on the back, it's nice.
We got these passes £80, didn't we, last year in September?
An absolute bargain.
For your year. I mean, you think it's like £20 a day at this time of year, more expensive in the summer. You can soon get your money's worth, especially when you've got all of these perks that you get. So let's have a look. You get like 10% off Speedy Pass, which is like your fast track here at Pleasure Beach. All sorts of different stuff. In fact, I'll hobble that over there just so you can see them. 10% off retail, that's a good one for getting some of that new merch. What do you think to that? Oh, is that big one going around there? I thought I could hear it behind me, but a big one action. 10% off nights at the Big Blue Hotel, 10% off food at Big Blue, the White Tower Restaurant, the Adventure Golf, discounted hot ice tickets, which is something we're looking forward to this year. Big fans of hot ice, aren't we? Can't wait for that to come back.
You get entry to.
But yeah, look at that. So you get free admission, you get a one-day visit to all of them parks at the bottom there. Isla Magica, Liseberg, Portaventura, Efteling and Europa Park as well. I think we've been to a few of those, haven't we? Maybe. But yeah, you get one free admission to all of them. So say you were planning a trip to Portaventura and Europa Park, well, you only really came to Pleasure Beach once a year, you're best getting a pass. £80, but here we go. So in terms of weather conditions, it's not looking great. Dennis has arrived over here, and here's Dennis. Here he is.
That's the best introduction.
Blimey, it's been a while. It's been a while.
I don't want to give too many predictions away for today, but I guarantee you it's going to be wetter than riding Valhalla today.
Yeah, it's short for the year, that's it.
I know, I'm sad, but the thing is, the weather's well and truly going to make it.
It was needed. We were saying in these vlogs last year that it was needed.
It was needed, so it's happening. So
as much as I'm gutted that it's closing
it's a
for the year,
though, isn't it? Because we're all back together again. We're going to have a day at the Pleasure Beach. Yes, we're Valhalla down, but it's not going to stop the park opening, which to me makes it.
And we'll try our best with footage today. Of course, weather conditions aren't great, but we'll try our best, won't we? You know, we'll always have a go. I think I can see Mr. Lee Wood over there. I think he's hiding underneath the entrance. Oh, Chris over there as well, coming up. Love it. Chris is over here as well. Back for another season. Excited to be back.
Yeah, I'm so excited to get back on.
Back on Icon. Yeah, she's been waiting for it all winter. Chris just hibernates, don't you, over winter?
Oh, yeah.
You just like lie there in bed waiting for the rides to open. But here we go. Well, let's go over there. I think that's Lee Wood I can spot over there. Let's go and have a little look, shall we? And try and make the most of this rain. Look who it is.
Hello, I've come all the way
Mr. Lee Wood.
Las Vegas to Blackpool.
You've been back to Vegas? I've not seen you for ages. How you doing? How was Las Vegas?
It was very nice. $700 for a ticket.
Yeah, I can't. Lee made some big money over in Vegas. I think we lost money when we went, didn't we?
Yeah,
we lost money.
I don't even win any money, so
you got a friend behind you. Well, here we go. You're looking forward to the start of a new season?
No, because I've come all the way from Vegas and they go straight shut.
Hey, well, it could be a lot worse because Dennis is with us today. So let's see. I'm loving this vlog bomb going on in the background. What's he doing? I don't know who he is, by the way.
Join in.
Hey. First day of the season. Love it. But no, look forward to getting back on Icon. Hopefully the big one this morning on that big monorail, isn't it, Lee? Yeah? Yeah. Winding you up. But good things for Pleasure Beach this morning. They're putting some effort in. I'll take you for a little walk over here. Got the characters out, but also they've set up over here as well for some sort of opening show as well. Got some, I think they're confetti cannons up there on the roof, so should get a bit of confetti coming down. But yeah, opening day. The big one's just been going round again as well. Love it. Love it. How you doing? A bit of DJ. I'm not doing any dancing. You wouldn't ever see me do any dancing. Yeah. Or maybe. Well, you want me to? What sort of dancing? What like? Ready? Because every time we touch, I get this feeling. That's all you get. Is that all right? Oh yeah, love it. Oh. That's all I'm getting. Thank you. Oh, you want to be in the vlog as well? Hiya. Are we doing some of them? Every time we touch. Yeah. Oh, you want me to dance some more? Okay, that's what we did. Oh, she's laughing at me now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, bye. Yeah, big one's just been going round, not one to go now. Until we're going to be getting in. First time in 2020. This is it. Let's get in on the action as well.
With a storm has to be great. Thank you all so much for getting here today, and thank you to all Team Nick for doing such a great job. Thank you very much indeed. But I can say we have a few changes here this year, but they'll all be for the better. But please keep warm. Try and keep as dry as possible. But the most important thing is have a great day at Blackpool Pleasure Beach and enjoy 2020 here in Pleasure Beach.
Here we go then, so it's just started to absolutely throw it down here in Blackpool. Well, that's it, the park's open, rides are testing, and yeah, we're going to make our way up towards the big one to hopefully get a ride on there this morning. You just saw there some footage from Amanda Thompson, OBE, doing the opening speech. I think there was plans to have the confetti coming down from the roof, but due to the weather conditions, I can see why they've not done that really. But yeah, let's make our way down to the big one, and like I say, we'll just try our best really with footage today. It's one of those, isn't it? It's always hard to film a vlog when it's windy and it's chucking it down with rain, but you know me, I'll always try my best for you. But we'll make our way down to the big one and try and get a ride on there before it does close due to the wind, because it is supposed to get a lot worse later on. So we'll head there first. I think it's our best option, to be honest. As much as Icon's going to tempt us, I think it will be better going over towards the big one. Whee! So crowds are gathering out the front of the big one. It's a good sign, isn't it, Alex?
It's a really good sign. Steeplechase is testing, Icon's running, Infusion's testing. Great start to the day.
Icon looks like it's on a solid 2-train service this morning, and I'm not going to get too tempted. We're going to aim for the big one. I think if we're going to get on it today, it's going to be this morning, so I think Lee's quite happy about that.
My baby is alive!
We're also joined by a bit of a legend just over here as well. Let's get him in. It's Mark, everybody. How you doing?
Hello, boys and girls.
Mark's not been in a video for a long time.
No, not since the Hoppins.
It was the Hoppins. We had an amazing time at the Hoppins.
I've been speaking slowly so you can understand.
We've got to recreate that this year, haven't we, Mark? We've got to get to the Hoppins.
Hoppins Mark 2.
Mark here is Pleasure Beach's biggest fan, aren't you? You love this place.
I may be a bit of a fan.
But it's good to see you again. Of course, first day of the season. Good start so far. You know, the weather's not too bad.
Got straight in the park with the new entry system. That saved a bit of time.
Yeah, it did. So basically now you don't have like a paper ticket, do you? You just scan your wristband.
Scan your wristband
to come in. So it's different, isn't it? It's certainly, you know, something a bit different for them to try. But yeah, we're here at the big one. Good to see him all. Rocking his Avalanche merchandise as well.
Matching scarf too.
Yeah.
Available from all gift stores.
Where's Lee's merch? I want to know. Where's your merch?
I haven't got any merch yet. There's still time.
Still time. Well, you can always get some new Icon stuff. Excited. So it's 3 minutes to 11, 3 minutes early, and the big one is opening. Here we go.
We're on.
Loving the soundtrack.
Dennis is not putting us on. Notable Stranger is doing us proud.
Oh yeah, the Notable Stranger of course created the music for Icon, the big one, and also various tracks for Hot Ice. And of course we're looking forward to this year's production of Hot Ice. Can't wait, can we?
Excited, bring it on.
Hot Ice. Lee likes Hot Ice, yeah, we know for different reasons than us.
Just remember, no monorails were harmed in the making of the big one.
Oh, okay. What do you think of the soundtrack though, anyway?
I quite like it.
Yeah, have you heard like the voiceover in it every so often as well? It counts up like the lift hill and it says like conceived by Jeffrey Thompson.
I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
Like a little rave.
A little rave in the queue line. Let's go and have a ride on the big one. We'll see you when we come off here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, opening day 2020. So just thought I'd show you this before we go on. We've had some changes in the station area here for the big one. They've actually extended the railings just out here, so you can now fit a couple of different, well, groups ready to go in there, which is good. It means that instead of just having like 2 people waiting to go in and it clogging up behind, you can fit at least 4 people in those now. There's also a front row queue down there on the big one as well. So they put a front row in for this year, which is certainly a good thing to see. You know, it's an improvement. I like that. I think before, because it was more of an amusement park than a theme park, we've seen a lot of changes over the past few years. Hey, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. We've seen a lot of changes, but yeah, I'm really liking the look of that. So yeah, front row queue. We've opened all this up. Hey! First train of the season, off it goes. Off they all go. So yeah, quite a lot of change. This looks loads better, loads more room, and yeah, also they moved the turnstile up to the top here as well, which is good. You're right there. Oh, you're right there, tripping up. This is it. Along with that though, we've had some new track. What's gone in? A bit of track replacement, so we'll see how it rides with that as well. But here we go. Yeah, some change. At least you can wait for the front though now on the UK's tallest roller coaster. Exciting. Just had our first ride of the season on the big one. We was on the second train of the season.
Yeah.
How was your ride?
Oh, it was really good. The new track made a big difference.
Yeah, it might be a few sections that have been replaced. However, it has made a difference. It was a part of the ride that I did find a little bit rough, and there's still some rough sections on the big one. However, for me, that was a really good change what they've done there. What about you, Lee, being Mr. Big One fanboy back here?
It was such a beautiful rave.
You loved it?
I missed it. I did love it.
And what do you think of the track replacements and the changes?
Perfect. It's just what it is. Really smooth.
Hopefully they'll replace some more sections at some point.
This morning.
Yeah, got it all, got it open for the season. I love it. But no, it's good to get on there. And yeah, I'm really liking the changes. They've also changed the Speedy Pass entrance. Didn't notice this at first. I was chatting to a friend of ours. I was like, oh yeah, they've moved the Speedy Pass entrance. So we're just having a look at that. So here's a little shot on your screen now of that Speedy Pass entrance. As you can see, they've moved it, so you don't come up the exit anymore. You come up the side, which is a lot better for when you're exiting the ride. It means that it's not going to get as sort of clogged up there with people. So in general, there's been a lot of improvements to the ride. And I'm really liking just the blue coat of paint as well, what they've done over all the air gates and everything. It freshens it up, and like I say, it does feel like Pleasure Beach. Of course they are an amusement park, but they're doing things what theme parks do now, things such as like front row queues and that sort of thing, which is something what Blackpool's never really done before. So it's nice that they're thinking of that. And moving onwards, it's time to ride our favourite roller coaster in the UK. Back on Icon, we're in a 2-train service. Let's go and have a ride. Dare to Ride, Icon, back for 2020, 3rd season. Let's go. first ride of 2020 back on Icon. How you enjoy it?
I love Icon so much.
We're a little bit slower, I think, this morning, but obviously you've got to think over winter. Yes, it's been running for test purposes.
And we've got tennis here.
But yeah, it takes time for it to get going, doesn't it? But yeah, we've got a bit of breeze, haven't we, like, so to speak. Up on the Ilmer, you can feel it a little bit. But yeah, it was good to get back on there. It was a back row ride for us. Waited about 10 minutes as well. Not too bad. It's not too busy at all, really, for the opening. Then the weather might have put a few people off coming down this weekend, but fingers crossed it's going to get better for the rest of the WoW weekend. People coming down here. But if you haven't guessed already, we're in the Icon shop. What have we got? Hey, I'll let me show you the new fleece. XXXXXXL. There we go.
What
have we got? Oh, is he going to try it on for us? Lee's stripping off in the Icon shop. Woo! Alex and Jamie are getting a bit excited over the back there. Lee's taking his clothes off. What have we got? Here we go.
This jacket is only $34.95.
$34.95. There you go. You have still got the Icon coats, the one that Charlotte bought just over at the back behind Jamie there. They're still available. Come and have a closer look. Yeah, these ones are still available as well. But the fact that they're not on a hanger makes me think, are these going to the end of the line maybe? They're not going to have these anymore?
End of the line.
End of the line. We're not heading out Darren Brown. Yeah. Ghost train. But the fact they're not actually like prominent up there makes me think they might be the last ones. But I don't know. Like,
who knows?
Well, there could be new stock coming.
I love the embroidery of the logo. And something else I'm really big fan of is the jumper as well, the kid-size jumper.
Oh yeah.
The Icon logo on $24.95. That one is currently
embroidered as well for the quality. And here's Lee Woods and his.
It's not bad. I mean, there's quite a bit of space.
Give us a spin round. What we got on the back?
You guys know.
Anything on the back? Oh, nothing on the back.
These coats are actually made by Regatta Outfits.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. That's quite. To be honest, they're not too bad for the price, there, no?
There's a little pocket in the side.
Oh, here's your actual logo. Just took that one back in.
Oh, okay. Let's have a little around the shop, see if there's anything else, shall we? Absolutely loving this jumper just here. How nice is this? Loving the colour scheme that you've got on there as well. Icon Dare to Ride. See at the back there, $29.95. To be honest, I think that's great. The fact it's embroidered on there, really nice quality. I'll probably have to get one of those.
Mr. Leewood just came to me and goes, "Oh no, they've got no more resins."
Oh.
I've never seen a man so disappointed.
Yeah,
He has got an Icon stove logo.
They are nice. I'm not too keen on the inside of that. I think it looks a bit tacky. Is that say the works? The branding of the ride's really nice and sleek. I'm not too keen on the inside. I like the gates, but yeah. I know, yeah. Yeah. It's not too much else in here, but we've still got Kiss Me Quick to go and have a look in underneath the flying machines.
I'm okay.
No, I'll pass on that. Okay. But we'll have a little look under flying machines, see what we've got there in terms of the new merchandise, such as that cap. Please getting 10 of those. Well, I must say, this is looking a bit tight here, isn't it, on the old path out the front of coasters. It looks... like, look at this here, you know, we haven't got much room to get through, have we, here now, which is quite interesting. Let's give you another little look at that, spin you around. So you've got this seating area outside coasters. I think, like, last year, it kind of went up to about here. Well, it's just expanded out a little bit, which we haven't got much room, have we, Alex?
Can't climb out
like,
that.
It's just, do you feel like that's come out a little bit too far?
Every year they don't want us to watch the fireworks.
Yeah.
We get it. But no, it's different. I mean, maybe move it across a little bit.
I think it's a little bit tight of a gap there. It needs pushing that way a bit now because already it's getting a bit congested. That's on a quiet day.
Fewer cars.
So I think that'll change by probably next week.
The M25, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I think the M25 is a bit better, to be honest.
Probably so.
But yeah, that definitely does need sorting out, in my opinion. It's just a bit of not much of a gap there for walking through, especially on this main path.
It's a great restaurant.
It is a great restaurant.
Jacket potatoes are some of the best.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend.
But yeah, where have you been over winter anyway?
Crying, mainly. Crying and sleeping.
Yeah.
No, I've just been resting. It's nice to wind down. We had a busy season last year. We went all over. Went to America. We did all that, and it's now time just to.
A breath of fresh air into 2020.
Oh, the breath, yeah. Fresh air.
Lee.
Here we are.
Yeah. You look soaked. Look at that. It looks like you've been on Valhalla.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am.
Have you had a ride on it? We need to have a look over there, actually, don't we?
I was soaked earlier on, Sean.
We need to have a look at Valhalla, see what's going on. Oh no, we don't want that. You're not allowed this season.
There's no Valhalla.
Oh, he's already done it. You can't be doing that this year. None of that. Oh, they look nice. Look at that. Yeah, we were talking just about the fireworks this year. We've got something to share with you all. Boom! Boom! There we go. Late night riding and fireworks is back this year at Pleasure Beach. We'll be down here to come and check it out. It's like storage hunters, isn't it? It's like boom! Storage hunters, isn't it? But there you go. I'm loving this branding. I got a nice picture of Icon there with the lights on the train. But yeah, looking forward to late night riding. Of course, we'll be down here to come and check it out as always. Boom! There we go. What are we about to ride, Charlotte?
The Grand National.
The Grand National, here we go. There's a bit of noises coming from the back just over here, but yeah, we're gonna have a ride on the Grand National. Following that, I can see a bit of work going on over there on the back of Noah's Ark, so we're gonna have a little look at that.
Right, Lee.
You're right there, Lee. Still got this cough. It's still got this cough. Wow, honestly.
It was funny when I was in Las Vegas, but since been back,
Maybe he just needs to move abroad, Lee, or something like, you know.
Well, if you want to pay me for going to Las Vegas,
yeah, I want to go. Hey, football on YouTube. Love it. First day. But and then we'll also have a look over in Kiss Me Quick at the new merch, and also behind it, there's a certain ride over there where the waterfall isn't running down the front. So we'll have a look at what's going on with Valhalla out of the front. To be honest, me and Krista had quite a nice ride there on the Grand National. It was like not too bad on a non-wheel seat. What about you guys?
You was on a different ride. Lee was it was a rough ride.
I missed that.
Happy new season. Yeah. So I thought it was great to get on there. They got a bit of rust on them.
fake tan on
Love it. But no, to be honest, I didn't think that was too bad. We had a good ride, didn't we, Krista? It was all right. We was what, second from the back on a non-wheel seat. It was all right, wasn't it? Like, I don't know what these are moaning about, to be honest. It's good to get back on some good quality wood, that's what I say. But anyway, let's have a look at what's going on over here around the back of Noah's Ark, shall we? Hey, it's been all live on YouTube. Let's have a look at what's going on. It's always crazy this opening day, isn't it? I love it. Yeah, so as you can see, there's quite a bit of work taking place on the Noah's Ark building just here. Around the back now, of course, of where the turnstiles are, they're all around the front. So yeah, as you can see, quite a bit of work's taking place. You've got some new wooden structure going in at the top. Last year, some of it did get damaged in the weather around on the left-hand side. So yeah, as you can see here, there's a lot of work taking place to just restore that and get it, most importantly, safe. And also, so it looks quite nice as well. So yeah, you got all this scaffolding up here at the moment. I imagine that's going to be done within the next few weeks, maybe. I don't think it's anything too much. As you can see, the structure's already going up on the front there. And you can see like some of the old sort of wood underneath where the facade was. So yeah, it'll probably look a lot cleaner, a lot neater than it did before. A little bit taller, I think, as well than what it was previously. But yeah, that's the work taking place at the moment here on the back of Noah's Ark. Right, so we've made our way over to Kiss Me Quick to come and have a look at some of the authentic ride parts. That's the great thing about Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Instead of just throwing things away, they actually sell off all parts of rides and props and all sorts of stuff here in the Kiss Me Quick shop. And Alex is bringing out something for us to see a little bit closer.
A fiberglass panel from the Greatest Show on Earth ride that closed back in 1997.
God, that's a great fact. You think you'd just like read that on the label?
Yeah, I mean, there's not a label anywhere over here.
There's a few of those though available up at the top just there. Of course, you got like your Valhalla shield down here. I mean, especially with some changes coming to the ride, you know, that might be even more of a collector's item. All sorts of wheels, all sorts of stuff. There really is.
Beautiful.
Interesting. Quite a few like new items as well, and of course you can always ask the staff in here and they'll tell you where things are from, and you've got like the little labels on there as well. With the things you buy, you also get a certificate as well, which is quite nice, just to prove that it's authentic. Yeah, loving. Look at this wheel here. Look at the size of that. We'll probably see that better from outside, to be honest, but there we go. Let's have a little look. An Infusion 12-inch wheel. There you go. Fancy that?
I'm all right.
You're going to pass on the Infusion 12-inch?
If it were free, no.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, this, look at this shield, but we'll probably see it a bit better from the outside. I don't want to start sort of move it too much. Don't want to ruin the display.
There's one there, though. Get a bit of a front row.
Yeah, but let's have a little look around, see if there's anything else. Still got your old Pleasureland Southport caps in here, I notice as well. A little look at your icon stuff. Got the resin down here. Do really like that. It's nice. The UK's first double launch roller coaster. Still not too keen on the top. I like the gates at the front, but not too keen on the top. Got all your icons, still got your baubles over there. We had these last year, really like these, like your Ghost Train, hanging sign, Valhalla, Noah's Ark. Really nice. all your stuff what you can see over in the Icon shop as well. You can get down here in the Kiss Me Quick shop. Loads of your Valhalla merchandise. Love these big like tankards what they've got for Valhalla. Really like those. It's gutting that it's closed this year, but I'll be talking more about it in just a moment as we have a little look out the front of the ride and see what they've done for this year whilst it is closed for its overhaul. The Avalanche, love all that branding I do. You know, Mark was had it on earlier on, didn't he? All his Avalanche stuff, you know, like the scarf and hat and
I've
stuff.
just noticed some of the ladies' t-shirts are on reduced to clear as well, so you get a big one t-shirt for £7.
There we go.
Bargain.
Yeah, that is cheap. Yeah, I suppose just clearing out some of the last stuff. Yeah, they've changed the layout in here. I mean, this is where you used to have all the authentic ride parts just down the bottom here. This is all like your different t-shirts. Infusion, immerse your senses. I mean, it's quite a nice hoodie. I'm not a fan of the ride, but you know, in terms of the hoodie, still like these Revolution ones as well, like the classic Revolution with the loop down there. Of course, you've got the train on there as well.
Special deal just for this weekend only, apparently, opening weekend special. These cups are just £1.
Old school as well. Is that Funshine on there? I can
It is,
see.
Mr. Funshine.
Mr. Funshine.
Yeah, just for £1.
There we go. Awesome. Yeah, not too much new really, but of course it's it's early days yet. It's only the start of the season, and technically it's WoW weekends. You know, it's one of them things that as the season progresses, we may see some more stuff coming in, and I'm sure we will do. But yeah, that's a little look inside Kiss Me Quick. Right then, let's head outside and talk a little bit about my baby, Valhalla. Right then, so let's talk about Valhalla and exactly what's going on. Firstly, you can hear the fact that the music's on, which is a good sign, but let's just go a bit into the history of Valhalla. Whilst we're here in the rain, loves open on Valhalla, doesn't it, Charlotte?
Yeah.
I mean, I absolutely love this ride. I'll always remember taking Charlotte on there for the first time when we met, and taking her on Valhalla. And you were just like, oh my God,
I couldn't believe a ride could get that soaked.
And honestly, you do get soaked on this ride, and that is something that's going to be really interesting to see what changes are made. We don't know at the moment, do we, what's really happening. Is it going to be changes to the ride system, more safety, like evacuation platforms, that sort of thing, or theming, or it might be a bit of everything. And that's what I imagine we're going to be seeing here. I don't think we're going to go in and see loads of massive new scenes. I think we're going to be looking at a mix of a lot of new safety, like evacuation platforms, new boats possibly, and some scenes in there. But what does the Gods of the North think over here? What do you think? Go on. Yeah. The Norse, apparently, we've always said the Gods of the North. It is the Gods of the Norse. However, I've always said it's Gods of the Norse mythology. Yeah, Norse, Gods of the Norse.
Gods of the Horse?
Gods of the North. What? Norse mythology. I can't even say it, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But let's spin you guys around and have a look at some of these construction walls, because look at this. I'm really liking the look of this. So they've put some effort in, which is really good to see from Pleasure Beach. You've got the board that goes all the way round, and you've got loads of different images on there as well. So as you can see, the wording says the gods are reimagining Valhalla, opening 2021. So I'm really liking the look of the skull. Maybe we're going to see some projection mapping in there possibly. This looks really cool here as well. Of course, you've got the statues with the fire dust here. Here, Valhalla. It's just, we still come here and sing the song, can't we, Lee?
Yes, we can.
Come and have a dance out the front, have a waltz out the front. The Leeward waltz. Yeah. What else we got over here? Oh, loving this, of course. Thor's hammer just there. Fantastic. But yeah, they put a lot of effort in out here around the front. 3 different visuals to be seen. All the speaker system at the top. Valhalla's coming back in 2021. All these people out there that think there's going to be loads of new scenes and stuff. Don't get me wrong, they could be. I know no more than you guys, but I'm thinking, 20 years of this ride. It opened back in year 2000. I think it's more of a, technology's moved on a lot, hasn't it? And you've got to think the ride system itself, to keep things maintained and running how they should be, you've got to spend the money. So I think we're going to be seeing a mix, of sorting out the ride system itself, doing some improvements on there, and hopefully making some of the effects a bit more reliable as well, because some of the effects in there, have not worked how they should be for quite a long time. So let's, fingers crossed. It's looking really positive with what they've done out here at the front. Let's see what happens when this reopens in 2021. Is it going to be one of them things that opens at the start of next year? Who knows? But I imagine it's going to open a little bit later in 2021. Common sense, really. I mean, you think that yes, with this ride, you get absolutely soaked on there. If they open it in February, people are going to ride it. We'd have gone on it today. But it's one of them things, if they own it a little bit later in the year, maybe, you know, it gets more of a bit of a hype around it for it opening next year and in the summer maybe. So who knows? There's a lot of questions and not a lot of answers at the moment, but I like that. It's that mystery surrounding it. Of course, back in 2012, they completely redid the facade just here. So hopefully we're going to get to see a lot of improvements inside. And yeah, I look forward to following the development of Valhalla. I'm sad it's closed, but it was definitely needed. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Just had a ride on Derby Racer, and you know what, I've not done this for a while. Welcome to Sean's Food Review, back for 2020. I've not done one of these for ages. As you know, I like to try out the latest in gourmet theme park food. Today, we're trying something a bit different. It's a nice dry hot dog with some fries down here. There we go. Dry, because I don't like any sauce on my sausage. I like keeping it plain. And what are you laughing at? Talking about it, Charlotte's got one as well. Charlotte's isn't dry though. She's putting loads of mayonnaise on there. Oh, she's loving it, and Alex is really going to town over there. Like, look at this, all this on there. Explain yourself. He's got a mouthful, he can't. So yeah, Sean's Food Review. So this year we've had a bit of a change in terms of how these are given out to you. So basically you've got a full tray now with your fries and your hot dog in. Before it was two separate trays. A, it's good for the environment, and B, it's better for keeping it away from them seagulls, because we don't like them Blackpool seagulls, do we?
I do.
So you can keep it here now, you can kind of protect your tray a bit. But Sean's Food Review, tastes good, nice and warm, £6.25 with my discount. And yeah, I'm going to get a good 8 out of 10, not too bad. Sean's Food Review. Lee seems quite happy as well, and his new little toy over there. He's got a new friend, Pikachu, joining us for a bit of Sean's Food Review, back for 2020. Whoa, 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 whoa. So never mind Sean's food review, it should be Krista's food review. What you got here? What's this? Oh my God, like it's a waffle, it's got all ice creams and Oreo in there as well.
Yeah,
Oreo, some people say.
Biscuit on it, my favourite.
Well, that was good, doesn't it? I want a bit of that.
Favourite food.
There we go. Oh, Pikachu's going in,
And
but
there's some ice cream hidden inside as
so
well.
that's from the new bubble waffle stand just over there by Alice.
I've just watched a grown man Pikachu in a waffle.
Yeah, yeah. Welcome to Pleasure Beach opening weekend. There we go. That was delicious. I'm not having one today. Maybe tomorrow I'll have to have one of those. Or
I don't know if your
Krista recommends it. What's that?
I don't know if your funds can reach that much.
Talking of funds, Lee over here, how much have you just spent in that shop? A lot of money, yeah. You just bought one of the big one, like 3D models. There's no comment, yeah. It's Lee over here spending the big bucks over here.
The big ones.
Should we go for a ride on the Pleasure Beach Express? We'll take Pikachu along for a little.
Might be
How about that? Do you want to go on the Pleasure Beach Express?
No, Sean.
There we go. I was going to do the voice, but Lee did it for me. Fantastic. Let's go on. All aboard! They're loving life up there on Avatar Airbender. Yeah, loving life more than Lee with Pikachu. Yeah.
Just having a great day at the Blackpool Pleasure Beach Resort.
Resort and spa. Yeah.
Sean.
How do you get Pikachu on a bus?
Pokemon.
You Pokemon.
Slowly move the camera away. Slowly move. Oh, Jamie, don't laugh at that. Come on.
Bye!
The Dodgems over there. Hey, loads of people on the Dodgems who recognise us. There we go. There we go. Happy New Season! Yay! Big one's back open. It did close for a little bit, but it's back in action now. Got a big queue. I'm glad we got on there earlier on. I'm sure if it is still open later on, we'll go on there for a ride, won't we? But
we will.
I've got a sneaky suspicion that it's not going to be, but we'll see what happens. There's everybody up in the big one's queue. Hey! Happy New Season! Yeah! Happy New Year! Too late for that. Oh, Oh, what a beauty. Spectacular views of Icon Dare to Ride here from the Pleasure Beach Express. Very misty today over there as well. It is quiet down there, still on a 2-train service. What's that, 10-minute queue maybe? 15 minutes max? Not too bad for Icon. Do love the Pleasure Beach Express, just taking in the atmosphere of the park. Very, very nice. And you get really close here to the Immelman. Oh, wow. I've been waiting 2 years for that. Not too big of a queue over there for Infusion. People waiting to immerse their senses. There we go. Give us a wave. Hey, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Check it out. Happy New Season. There we go. Lovely. Pikachu.
Oh, it's Lauren.
There we go. He's waving. There we go. Hey! Lovely. So from around here, we'll actually see some of that big one track that was actually changed as we head around here. Oh, we're getting excited. Getting excited. There we go. So we'll see some of that, and also get a little look around the back of the Boulevard Hotel, which is where we're actually staying tonight. And we're going to be doing a separate video here on Theme Park Worldwide from the Boulevard. So looking forward to staying there. Here's a little look at that track. Don't get too excited, everyone. Calm down. Calm down. To be honest, it made a big difference there. It really did. And obviously, you've got the car park under here for the Boulevard Hotel as well. But yeah, look at that. I definitely think we're going to be seeing some more track sections replaced on the big one next year. Looks really fresh, doesn't it? Look at that. It has made, you know, it's made a big impact in my opinion on this part of the ride. Lee's impressed. He's getting his photo. He's getting his photo there. Really close. Look at that. Beautiful. It looks great. Oh, you can. Look at that.
Now a good time to mention what's happening with this station.
Very exciting. Yes, at the station. So basically, they're opening it for hotel guests at the end of the night.
At 5 o'clock, at 4:30, you jump on the Pleasure Beach Express. They'll actually let you up here. There'll be a staff member waiting to escort you back into your hotel.
At the Boulevard and Big Blue. So
there's the door for it.
So this used to be known as the Burger King station, but there we go, we got the door in. Hopefully we're going to see this open properly. I mean, it'd be nice to see them stopping the train here again in the future, but you never know.
It's the Big Blue Boulevard one now, the BBB station.
But still, you know, it's something else new for this year, something that they're trying, which is good. Wonderful ride there on the Pleasure Beach Express, taking in the ambience of the park. Really like all the sounds that you get on there, like the train squeaking around the corners, of course like the anti-rollbacks on the wooden coasters, and just all the nice sounds that make Pleasure Beach what it is. I was saying to these guys, just we should go on Rugrats for a laugh today, because Valhalla's closed, you go on Rugrats. But I know we're going on Nickelodeon Street now, here in Nickelodeon Land. I'm sure Charlotte's going to go on Krusty as well. What is going on here? What are Lee and Charlotte doing? What's happening? Pikachu's coming on. I don't think Pikachu's going to be allowed. Can you fit in the restraint, Pikachu? Definitely not doing the voice there. Definitely not. But here we go. You know it's quite a quiet day here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach when the queue for Nickelodeon Street's quite low. Of course, it does only run one train. Queue's just at the top there, so we'll go for a ride, and we'll see you when we come off. Pikachu. for Nickelodeon Streak, one of my favourites here at Pleasure Beach. Really good, solid wooden coaster, and it was good to get back on there. Really enjoyed it on the back row as well. Pikachu even came along for the ride with us. Couldn't believe it. They were like, yeah, Pikachu can come on. Anyway, of course, it wouldn't be a visit to Nickelodeon Land without Charlotte and Krista, and this time Mr. Lee Wood going here on the drop tower. Here we are, they're on Krusty. Here we go. So I'll put a bit of footage in and then getting the maximum airtime here in Nickelodeon Land. Hey, here we go, they're off. Lee unfortunately cannot ride. He's had to come off. Oh, they're getting some airtime. Lee can't ride. How do you feel? You've missed out on the Krusty Krab.
That was the best ride.
Yeah. They're off. The girls are off though, they're loving it. How is it, Charlotte? Chris is just taking it all in there, looking at them views. Oh, that's it. How many drops do you get? Like 4, 5, something like that? 5 drop special. There you go. Right, on to the next ride. Probably going to do Wallace and Gromit. Maybe have a little look over at the Big Dipper, another classic Woody. And of course, maybe have our annual ride as well on Infusion, if we have to.
Cheese. We'll go somewhere where there's cheese.
Off we go. On Thrillmatic.
Grease the bearings. No crackers, Gromit. We forgot the crackers. Hold on, Gromit. Hold on. That's my machine. I've got baby candy. That's quite enough. You'll be hearing from the solicitor about this. Good morning, Gromit man. Well done.
Cheese, Gromit.
I don't know if you've seen that new Cats movie, but it's not been getting very good reviews. This is probably why.
Memory, all alone in the moonlight.
Yeah, we'll stop that right there. Here we go. Just come off Wallace and Gromit, Thrillmatic, aka Blur, here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. That's more like it. Beautiful. But yeah, it's a nice shop there. It's got lots of different items. Charlotte's having a squeeze down here. What have we got? What is it?
For your dog.
Oh no. Why don't you just bite it and like chew it? Lovely. Squeeze into the music. I've got one of these mugs. They're massive, aren't they? These $12.95, but I do like these. They've had them for years. Just be careful with that. I like how it's like a spanner at the side as well. It's nice, isn't it? I do like that. Nice how they've still got those in stock. And of course, if it all gets a bit too much for you, you can just chill out on these settees down here at the end of the shop. But yeah, it's a good ride that. Nicely themed art ride. Good to get on it. Well, I'm not too sure what's happened to Dennis so far. He's not decided to come and join us yet down here in Blackpool. I mean, it's like nearly 3 o'clock, so only a couple of hours left to go. Even a bit of sunshine coming out over there. So let's see what happens, but no sign of Dennis, is there, Lee?
Not yet, no.
No sign of Dennis.
I haven't found him yet.
I'm glad he's not come to join us yet, though. Like, you know, he's not our friend, Dennis, is he? Not our friend, but we're off on the Big Dipper now. Anyway, we're in a 1-train service, but queue's not too bad down there. Maybe 15 minutes or so.
15, you'd be lucky.
You reckon? I don't know. Should we time it and see?
Time it.
I don't think it's too bad.
I still got him.
I don't think it's too bad. I mean, it's only on 1 train, but go and give it a go. Getting quite a lot of rides done though. I'd say it's definitely a successful opening weekend for them. Certainly ride reliability's been a lot better this year than last year. But certainly good to see. Oh, we've not got the fountain on actually today. Hopefully they get that sorted out soon. Right, let's go on Big Dipper. great ride there on the Big Dipper here at Pleasure Beach. Great to get back on there. It was only about a 15-minute wait, not too bad at all, really. Anyway, it's time for our annual ride on Infusion. There we go. I say annual. We normally do maybe once or twice a year, not that much, but here we go. Is Pikachu coming on this one? Yeah. Oh, here we go. We're going to ride an Infusion, put some off-ride shots in for you. The big one's still running. You know, it's not done too bad at all today. I think the weather's been a lot better than what we were all expecting, and the park themselves, to be honest. But I bet they're glad now that they kept open. Yeah, they didn't make the decision to close. They just kept running as normal, really. Blackpool's showing other parks really how it can be done. But here we go. Let's go and have a ride on Infusion. Just on our ride there on Infusion, we immersed our senses. How was it?
That was actually really good.
Shocking.
It was really smooth, and I was on the back row.
That's really interesting. I mean, to be honest, we was on the front row, me and Mark, and to be honest, it wasn't as bad.
It wasn't smooth though.
Yeah, it wasn't smooth.
Charlotte was on the back. There's no way that was smooth.
I've had worse rides on it. But it was alright. Me and Mark were saying it's the second part of the ride, isn't it? Really, where it is the roughest part. But I'd like to see them maybe invest in the new trains on there in the future, like what Wallaby are getting. You know, it'd be good to see Wallaby Holland, their SLC, the original actually, the prototype. That's actually having the new trains, but yeah, they could do a lot more with it really if they wanted to. But it keeps running. You know, I call it like a GP pleaser. Like the public come here and they really enjoy it. But yeah, we went on there and can't say I particularly enjoyed it that much. Something that I do really enjoy though is Revolution. So we're going down there now on the Arrow Classic. You're not coming on, Charlotte?
I hate it.
On the Arrow Classic? No, you don't fancy it?
I don't like it.
Let's go and have a ride then on the original Looper. Let's go. An awesome ride then on Revolution. Hey, theme park worldwide on YouTube. Here we go. Great to be back with the start of the UK theme park season there here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Great to see loads of familiar faces, people you haven't seen for ages, and of course get on some of our favourite rides in the country. The rain's starting to come down quite a bit though now, however it's not put a dampener on the spirits here at Pleasure Beach. Big one's still going, pretty much everything's still operating today. Quite a few classics really that we've not got around to doing, such as River Caves for example. But you know, we're back tomorrow for another day. Not going to be filming a vlog tomorrow, but you know, we always do the opening day and then the second day sort of take it all in a bit really without the camera. But no, it's been a fantastic day today. Nice to see the lights on there, on the train for Icon and all around the area as well. But no, it's been fantastic. Good operations. Ghost trains being closed today, probably just not being passed off yet, ready for this season. It was the same last year actually. As you can see there, the lens is now covered in rain. So yeah, it is getting considerably worse, but we've had worse weather in Blackpool in the summer than we have today. Not too bad at all. Let's go on Icon. Icon, here we go. Theme park worldwide, she's waving. Have a good ride. See you on the other side. Yeah. You look a little bit,
I couldn't even see.
a little bit damp there, Charlotte. Krista, a little bit damp there. Grips awful. No, it wasn't too bad that. I didn't think you're right, Alice.
That was fun.
So good.
Yeah, we're all right. Mark's just like, yeah, used to this. Used to this, aren't you, up north, you know?
Amazing.
He loved it. Oh, he's chucking his hat up for joy. Here we go. Chucking his hat up for joy. But there we go. It's a nice ride on Icon. Only wait about 15 minutes. Not too bad. All the lights on the train all around the area. This park at night really is special. And of course, we'll get to see more of that later in the season when it comes round to late night riding. Got all the lights down there on Steeplechase. People are starting to filter out now. There's a little bit of time left until ride close, what, 15, 20 minutes? But I think we're going to call it a day for our rides here on the opening day of the season here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. But yeah, Icon and all the area around here. It's got such a nice ambience, it really has. Another train coming out. Here she comes. Ah, what a beauty. But yeah, like I say, we're actually staying in the Boulevard Hotel for the first time tonight. Going to be filming a separate vlog from that, so make sure you check it out here on the channel. It'll be the next video coming on after this. All the mist down there, oh, it's great. Absolutely love it, what an atmosphere. But we'll make our way around towards the park exit, put a few more shots along the way. What an opening day, it's been fantastic. So it's come to the end of the opening day of Blackpool Pleasure Beach, February 2020.
Dennis is here.
The rain's only just started to get bad though now, hasn't it? I just think it's like typical British weather, to be honest. It's not been anything too hard on us, has it really? We've been all right. Have you had a good day though, Charlotte?
I've had a brilliant day.
It's been fantastic. We've seen some people today we've not seen for ages. Caught with lots of our friends as well. It's been fantastic. It's been a really good group of us today. We've seen, oh, big puddle. Look at that. I nearly walked straight into that. We've seen loads of our friends. We've seen the change of the park for this year. We've got on Icon, our favourite coaster in the UK. Got on the big one earlier on. We could have had another ride on it now, possibly, but when we go, we're crossing over. Could have had another ride on it now, but you know, well, I say that, I think it looks like it might have closed, but yeah, we thought we've had enough for today now. It's been a fantastic day, but the weather's starting to get worse. In fact, I think the big one's definitely closed now. So it's one of them, isn't it? But you enjoyed it. You got a highlight from your day, Charlotte?
Getting back on Icon.
Icon, it's been fantastic, it really has. Of course, Lee's been with us, Krista, Alex, we saw Mark. It's just been a really nice group, Jamie. It's been an awesome day, it really has. So thanks to everyone for a great day. Thanks to Blackpool Pleasure Beach for opening on when they could have easily closed today. There's quite a few parks in the UK that have ceased operation today due to the weather. And of course, safety is paramount. So I guess Pleasure Beach really looked into the weather here, what it was going to be like. And they probably looked at the forecast and thought it's not going to be too bad until later on, and that's definitely the case. So we're going to go and retreat, have a freshen up, and our next vlog coming up will be from our stay tonight at the Boulevard Hotel, one of 2 hotels owned by Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Thank you very much for joining us here on the first day of the 2020 season, and for a very, very wet Blackpool promenade. That means it's time to cue those credits. See you all in the Boulevard vlog.